Good morning. Today we are going to learn block 13 of class 8, that is square roots. We have done the squares of a number in the previous block. This time we are going to revise what is square root, how it is connected with the squares. First of all, let's perform an activity and then we'll proceed further. This is a square. Consider it as a square, please. So, this is the square cutouts. How many square cutouts are here? I mean, what is the area of the square? The area of the square is 4 square units. The area of the square is 4 square units, right? If I ask what will be the length, what will be the length of this square? Then 1 and 2. The length will be 2 units. The length will be 2 units, right? That means side of a 2 units gives us the area of 4 square unit. In this square, what will be the area of this square? The square B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 square tiles are here. That means the area will be 9 square units. The area of this will be 9 square units. If I ask what will be the length of this square or the side of the square, then it will be 1, 2 and 3. 3 units, right? If I ask what about the area of this, it will be 16 square units. 16 square units. And what will be the sides over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units. What we are actually doing here? What we are actually doing here is we are just taking out the square roots of the given number. The given number over here is 4, 9 and 16. So 2, 3 and 4 are the square roots. What are the square roots? Square roots are that number basically which multiply by itself to give the original or given number. Suppose 2 is a square root. If 2 is going to multiply with 2, they will generate the original number from where we have started, that is 4. If we consider 3 multiplied by 3, the number multiplied by itself gives us the given number. 9 is given to us. So if I need to find out the square root of 16, I have to remember, I have to revise which two numbers when multiplied with each other. The number multiplied by itself gives us 16 as an answer. So that number is 4 and 4 will be the square root of 16. Is that clear now? Square root is represented by this symbol. This is a symbol of square root. Now see, if I'll say 4 ka square, the square under root of 4 generates two values, a positive 2 and a negative 2. So under root of 4, the square root of 4 gives us positive 2 or negative 2 also. It's up to us. Now we are dealing with the natural numbers only, so we are considering with positive number, right? Otherwise it will generate two values. Why two values? Because see, if I am multiplying 2 with 2, then also I'll get 4. And if I multiply minus 2 with minus 2, the number multiplied by itself then also will get 4 as our answer. Right? So 4 can be a square of 2 and 4 can be a square of minus 2 also. This is the reason square root generates two value, but in this chapter we are going to consider only the positive natural number values of it. 25. Now let's revise the odd numbers first of all. 1 is an odd number, the next odd number is 3 and then 5 and then so on. There is one method to find the square root with the repeated subtraction of the odd numbers. Let's revise it, which we have already done. 25 is the given number. If I subtract the first odd number out of it, it will be 24. If I subtract the next odd number, it will be 21. Next odd number, 9, and 9 minus 9 is equals to 0. Ultimately, after the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, in the fifth step, my answer is 0. I got 0 as my answer, right? That means square root of 25, the under root of 25 is 5 because there are 5 steps, right? There are 5 steps. Is that clear? So repeatedly if you were going to subtract until you get it 0, that number, the number of steps will be the square root of the given initial number. Suppose if I have to do with 16, 16 minus 1, 15, 15 minus 3, 12, 12 minus 5, 7, 7 minus 7, 0. So I got answer 0 in 4th step, 1, 2, 3 and 4th step. I got answer 0 in 4th step. That means under root of this 16, the square root of 16 will be 4. Because in the 4th step I got the right answer. This can be easily, we can use this method for the smaller numbers, right? We cannot do the repeated subtraction for such a long numbers. So we have to find out some other method. We are very much clear with the factors and the prime factors which we have learned in the junior classes. What are the factors? What are the prime factors? How to find out them? Prime numbers, as we know, prime numbers are the numbers which have only two, we can say factors, the number itself and 1. Those numbers are called the prime numbers, and 2 is the smallest even prime number. The only even prime number also we can say. 1 is neither a prime nor a co-prime number, right? No, not a composite number. So we are going to find out the square root of 64 with the prime factorization method. If I find the prime factors of 64, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So my answer is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. How I am going to find out the square root? See, I will write the 64th factor as it is. 64 can be represented 2. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times. Right? If I need to find out the under root, the square root of 64, what I have to do? I have to make the factor pairs. Factor pair means two same numbers including in one pair. See, 2 and 2, I'll make one pair. I'll select one out of it. Again, 2 and 2 are the same numbers. I'll make a pair and I'll select one out of it. Again, 2 of 2, same. I'll select one. So out of these factor pairs, I have selected 1, 1, 1 each. Now after multiplying these, 8 is the square root of 64. Let's check. If I'll multiply 8 with 8, do we get 64? Yes. That means 8 is the number which represents the square root of the given number 64. This is how we are going to perform our square root function with the help of prime factorization. Let's check for some more examples. This is not an even number. It will not go with 2. Right? So we'll start with 3. We'll start with 3. 3 7s are 21. 3 7s are 21. 1 is remainder. 3 5s are 15. Right? Now next. 3 2s are 6. 1 7. 3 5s are 15. 5 5s are 25. 5 1s are 5. Right? So if we need to find out the factors of 225, what it will be? 225 can be represented as 3 multiply 3 multiply 5 multiply 5. Right? If I need to find the square root, what we have to do first? We have to identify the factor pairs. Factor pairs are what? 3 and 3, same numbers. So we'll select only 1. 5 and 5, same number. I'll select only 1. So 3 5s are 15. What it represent? It represent when 15 multiplied by 15 gives us 224, the initial or original value. So the square root of 225 will be 15. This is how we are going to make the square roots of the given number. Let's try for one more example. 81. Again, it's not an even number. It will not go with 2. We'll start with 3 and so on. Now, the factors of 81 are, if I'll find out, see, if I'm writing 81, I have to write all the factors. If I have mentioned the symbol of square root over here, then I have to write only a part or a one out of this two pair. Right? I cannot write together because I have mentioned the symbol over here. So out of these two, I'll write 1, 3. Out of these two, I'll write one more. So answer will be 9. Let's check. 9 when multiplied by 9 gives us 81. That means under root of 81 is 9. Under root of 81 is 9. This is how we are going to represent this. This is how we are going to find out the square root with the help of prime factorization method. Suppose there is a question. What will be the smallest number which should be multiplied by 180 to make it a perfect square? 180 is not a perfect square. That means we have to find the smallest number which when multiplied by 180 and convert that number into the new generated number will be a perfect square. Right? So how I am going to do that? I'll start with the factorization of 180. See, if I write all the factors of 180 over here, what will be my result? It will be 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. I have to multiply the smallest number with which I have to multiply 180 to get the perfect square. See, this is making a pair. We can select out of it. This is a pair. We can select out of it. 5 is alone. So I have to multiply the whole left hand side and the right hand side with 5 to convert this number into a perfect square. If I multiply both sides with 5, here also I have multiplied with 5, here also I have multiplied with 5, then what will be the answer? This number will be 900, and the square root of the given number, the number so formed is 900, and the square root will be what? 1, 2, 3, 5, 30. 30 is the square root of the new generated number. So, if we have to find out the smallest number, that smallest number will be 5. What will be the new number which is a perfect square? That is 900, which is a perfect square. And what will be the square root of that new generated perfect square? The answer will be 30. So, we can satisfy number of demands according to this question and this method. Now, but another method to find out the square root is long division method. This is somehow for the larger number, we can say. It is not easy to get the factorization every time. So there is one more method called the long division method. Let's see what is this method. 4, 4, 8, 9. Suppose I have to find out 4, 4, 8, 9. As the name suggests, it is the long division method. First of all, what I have to do, I have to make the pairs. I have to make the pairs from the last digit. Unit digit and tens digit, one pair, and then this 4, 4, 8, 9. Now I will going to consider this 44 as a unit. I know we have learned the squares of 1 to 10, right? 1 ka square 1, 2 ka square 4, 3 square is 9, 4 ka square 16, 5 ka square 25, 6 ka square 36, 7 ka square 49. See, 7 ka square 49 is greater than this 44. So we cannot move beyond 7. 7 ka square 49. We cannot move beyond that. We have to start with 6 only, right? So 6 are 36. We have to take only the square numbers over here. It's not like we are taking 6 here and we are taking 7 here. No. We have to deal with 6 multiply 6, that is 36. Now subtract. 8 is the remainder. What I will do, I'll take down the complete pair together. It becomes 889. What I'll do here, I'll add this number and this together. 12. Now, here is a fill in the blank. the number is of 3 digits, starting 2 digits are 1 and 2. What will be the unit digit? So that multiply with the unit digit itself will get 889. Don't make it so complicated. Let's try to solve it. 120. Right, we need answer 889. Now 9 is at the unit of square. Remember or brush up the things which we have learned. When can be possible when we have 9 as a number in the square, the last unit digit as square? So it can be 3, 3 3s are 9, or it can be 7, 7 7s are 49. Only two numbers are there, 3 3s are and 7 7s are. So I'll start with 3 first. What I'll do, I'll place 3 here and 3 here also. Let's see with 3. If we'll not get it, we'll try with 7, and otherwise we'll move ahead. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. It's a very small number. It is not satisfying. So what I'll do, I'll write 1, 2 and I'll write 7 this time. Right? 7 7s are 49 ka 9, 4 carry. 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 4, 18. 7 is 7 plus 1, 8. We got 889, which was required. But how we got? 127 multiplied by 7. Make sure whenever you are filling this blank, you have to write the unit digit and the number which you are multiplying. It should be same. Right? The number you are writing at the unit place and the number which with you are multiplying should be same. Here it is 7, here it is 3. This you can cross check, this you can do with the hit and trial method. Also you can try with 1, then 3, then 5 until you get 889 or nearby it. Right? So this is, and if you want to play smartly, what you can do, the unit digit is 9. Remember which two numbers can it be? It can be 3, it can be 7. Right? So we can proceed further like this. My answer will be, I'll write 7 here also, I'll write 7 here also, 889. I'll got 0 as my remainder. So the square root of the given number, 4489. The square root of given number is 67. This is called the long division method. Right? Let's try with one more example. First step, start pairing from the unit digits. Let's start pairing. 1 pair, 2 pair and 3 pair. That means 3 pair means what? The answer of this will have 3 digits. If we have 2 pairs, the answer will have 2 digits. If we have 3 pairs, the answer will have 3 digits. Is that clear? Now move forward. 10. Again, starting from the first 10. Keep on counting. 1 ka square, 1, 2 ka square, 4, 3 ka square, 9, 4 ka square, 16. 16 is greater than this, so we'll go with 3. 3 3s are 9 minus 1 and we'll take pair as it is. What's next? This 3 and this 3 we're going to add 6. Again, I have to fill in the blanks. Unit digit 2, 2 can never be a square, 2 can never be a square. So let's try randomly. I placed one unit over here and one the same digit with the multiplication. 5 5 25 ka 5. Something very much bigger than this, so we have to start with the smaller one. Hit and trial method. A quite closer, smaller number. 124. 124 is 62 multiplied by 2. If I'll multiply 63 with 3, I'll get 189, which is bigger than the required number. So I'll go with 2. 2 here, 2 here. So what it will be? 124. Now subtract. 38. Take this pair together. 7 6. What about this? This 2 will going to add over here. It will become 64. This last digit which we have multiplied will going to add with this. This 2 will going to add. It becomes 64. Now again we have a blank unit digit. We have to try this time 6. 6 can be unit digit only when the numbers are 4, 4 4 is 16 and 6, 6 6 are 36. So 4 and 6 are two numbers. Let's give a try to these numbers first, and then if we'll not get the answer, we'll start the trial and error method. So 6 4 4 multiplied by 4. 4 4 is 16 ka 6, 1 carry. 4 is 16 plus 1 17 ka 7, 1 carry. 6 4s are 24 plus 1 25. It's something smaller, so I'll go with 6. I'll go with 6. 6 4 4, no, 6 4 6 multiplied by 6. 6 8 36 ka 6, 3 carry. 3876 is our required number. So we got the answer by multiplying 6 with 6. Right, I'll write 6 here and I'll write 6 here also, and I'll get 3876 over here, and the subtraction is 0. That means the square root of 106276 is 326. And see, there were 3 pairs. That means 3 digits in our answer, right? So 106276 under root will be 326. This is called the long division method. A quite tricky, but practice makes man perfect. You have to practice well with this method, and this make sure that you have to revise this method. You are going to use the same techniques in class 9th and class 10th for sure number of times. You have to be frequent with this. What if the decimals appear? What if the decimals appear in the number? If I had to find the square root of a number having a decimal with it, there is slight changes in the rule. Rest all are okay. There are slight changes in the rule. What are these changes? We have to pair up. Earlier we are doing it with the last digit, but here from the decimal we have to start. One pair to the right side of the decimal, we have to start with 9. 9 and 6 together makes a pair. And here 1 is there because nothing is there before 1. We can write 0 also if we want to make a pair or whatever. But there are 2 pairs, that means there are 2 digits. Make sure whenever you are doing the decimal question, the pairing starts with the decimal. One from the left side is with jitne bhi number. Suppose, for example, I'll take 28.3576, right? How I'm going to represent this? Yeah, 1 to 8, suppose. Decimal ke baad 0.35 ko we'll consider first and 76 later, and decimal ke baad 8 and 2 makes a pair and 1 later. We cannot make it like this, 12 and 8 alone. No, from the decimal we have to start pairing up. So it will be 82 and 1 alone, right? This is how we are going to pair it up. Now move forward. As we know, 1 is the square of 1, so we'll go with 1. 1 plus 1 becomes 2. We'll place 96 and we'll place decimal also. We'll place decimal. Only after placing this decimal we are allowed to take this pair out. Taken this out. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. We have to use the hit and trial method. The unit digit is 6. Unit digit is 6 in your mind. It can be with 4 or with 6. So let's try with 4. 2, last digit 4 multiplied by 4. We got answer. 4 and 4, 96. So the under root of 1.96 will be 1.4. The same method, just only thing which we have to consider is while making the pairs using the bar, or the second thing, placing the decimal at the right place whenever it's required. Now, if we find, if it's a magic trick or we need to find or calculate it very easily, how we are going to calculate it? And there is some tricks to estimate the square root. We have some tricks. Let's try with it. Again, make a pair of it. I made a pair. Now, 4 is the first one. 1 ka square 1, 2 ka square 4. So unit digit is, 10th digit is 2 for sure. Right? Now 84 ends up with 4. Which two numbers ends up with 4 after having the squares? 2 multiplied by 2 and 8 multiplied by 8. These are the two numbers. 2 multiplied by 2, so it can be, we already got the tens digit from this number. So our number is 2. So our number can be 22 or our number can be 28. It can be 22 or it can be 28. How am I going to find out? 25 lies somewhere in between. 25 lies somewhere in between. 25 means what? If I need to find out the square of 25, it's very easy, as I told you earlier in the previous class. One number greater than this, the next number, that is 3. 3 to the 6. So the square of this is 625. 625. See, 25 ka square is 625. We want to find for 484. 484 is smaller than this. Definitely its number is 22. So 22 ka square is equals to 484. If the given number is smaller than the 25 ka square, we'll consider the previous one. If the given number is greater than the 25 ka square, we'll take the next one, or 28. Right? This is the trick. Let's revise it once more time. First of all, pair it up. Find the tens digit with the first pair. After finding the first digit, consider the last value. Last value is 4. 4, just remember, either it can be 22 or it can be 28. Find out the 25 because it's very easy to find out 25, 35, 45 square. Right? As I told you, just the bigger number and multiply with the number 3 to the 6 and 25. Right? This is how we are going to find out. Now, estimate one more number. Estimate the square of one more number, that is 6561. 6561. Again, pair up. How many digits are there in the square root of this number? There will be 2 digits in the square root of this number. That is because they have 2 pairs or 2 groups. Right? 65, the initial number is 65. A 2-digit number 65. Now find out again. 2 ka square 4, 3 ka square 9, 4 ka square 16, 5 ka square 25, 6 ka square 36, 7 ka square 49, 8 ka square 64, 9 ka square 81. 8 square is nearby. 8 square is nearby, right? We cannot consider 9. We can consider only 8 because it is 65. 8 ka square is 64, right? Now consider the last one. We are just estimating it. 1 can be the unit digit of 1, because 1 ka square 1, and with 9 ka square 81. So it can be 81 or it can be 89. 85 lies in between. If I need to find out the square of 85, what I have to do? Just the next number of this number, 9, 8 and 9, 72, 25, 7225. Is this the given number greater than 7225 or smaller than? The given number is smaller than 7225. So that means 81 is our required number. So 6561 ka square root is 81, which we have estimated with just some mental calculation without doing actual calculations. This is the first trick. See, you have seen, you might have seen the Shakuntala Devi movie, which has been released in a very short time, like recently. If you will go with that, there are number of problems she used to calculate in the mental ability, or she used to calculate it very fast in few seconds. She is using the Vedic math techniques or these techniques of estimation to find it out. Go with that. That was a very nice, and this is the method of estimation which we have learned. So what we have learned today is, first of all, what is square roots, how to find a square root with the repeated subtraction method. Then we have find out how to find the square root with the prime factorization method. Then we go through with the long division method, with the decimals also long division method, and the last method is to estimate the square with some mental techniques. That's all for today. Thank you and have fun.